This is probably the most cringy thing that I've done, or the most stupid, the bravest, I don't know yet. But I am deciding to speak on camera for 5 minutes for 30 days straight because I want to practice my camera skills. And for someone that doesn't really talk that much, I'm gonna find this such a struggle. I better time myself. Alexa, time 5 minutes. Okay, so what's the reason for my being here? I'm at a bit of a crossroads in my life where I have recently lost my job, and my feelings are that I don't really want to go back into my normal 9 to 5, despite the amount of good that's given to me in my life, being able to spend weekends with my kids without having to worry about thinking about my job. My job was quite flexible. It allowed me to take time off when I needed to. I could be there for school sports days, that kind of stuff, medical appointments, and my hours weren't really set, but I wasn't really being fulfilled by any of that. And to be honest, I was becoming stagnant because I'd work from home and kind of told myself a lie to say that I enjoyed it. And to a certain extent I did, because I enjoyed the trappings that it brought. I could start work whenever I want, finish whenever I wanted, and I could spend time with the family. But from a personal level, I wasn't really fulfilled. I was earning a good wage, but it didn't feel enough for me. And because I was working remote most of the time, I kind of felt quite alone. And in some ways I missed that interaction with people, and that face-to-face stuff, which I kind of found that to be the hardest thing. And with that, I think a lot of my skills, like people skills in general, have kind of gone by the wayside a little bit. And but anyway, I've kind of rambled on there, and I've now got to a stage where I'm in between jobs, but I don't want to go into a standard job, so I'm trying to level up myself again, and doing that by speaking to camera unfettered for 5 minutes, for me, is the most daunting thing, because I've never been that comfortable with just speaking in general, never mind speaking to a camera. And I'll probably look back on this and kind of cringe at myself, but yeah, I'm giving myself a target of doing this for the next 30 days and making that 1% improvement each time, hopefully. And yeah, see where you go from there, see where I go from there. I don't really know who's going to watch it, which kind of makes it a little bit easier because I know that it's... Oh, the timer's gone. Alexa, switch timer off. And yeah, I guess see you again tomorrow. There's more to talk about, hopefully.